I'm subbing at Whole Life Learning Center today. I'm taking my break. Got some coffee with oat milk. We just did this adorable rehearsal for this, for their winter solstice circle. It's called the Winter Spiral, and it is so beautiful. It's like these kids that are carrying these lighted lanterns. Hello. Yeah, one other thing I was gonna say was I'm feeling a lot better because I think last time I subbed here it was still really, really cool, but I was very dead because I had been doing a lot of schoolwork and also working the other job and over caffeinating and all this other stuff. And so today I actually feel more like a person and more able to just kind of be present. I do think I'm like sensitive and like an HSP and everything like that, but I also think I get more hypersensitive because last time when I was in here trying to eat lunch and it took me like, I was in the OCD thing, like it took me like 20 minutes to get comfortable to even where I could sit still, and every little sound was like really intense. And me right now, I'm not experiencing that, and so it's just, I don't know, it's a testament to taking the space that I need, not over caffeinating, eating nourishing foods, having community, and being around people that are like in alignment.
Nice.
To say that I'm sorry and that I feel bad that I lied. I'm not actually doing lots of sex stuff with other ladies. I'm not doing any sex stuff with any ladies.
I know. I did a deep dive on social media, but it's still nice to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Is that an insult or a phrase?
A phrase.
I'll add it to the list.
Beautiful, beautiful day outside. I'm gonna open one of my gifts, and today started really, really lovely, and then things got really intense on shift, so I'm taking a break, a 15-minute break. In the when we're working here, if we are getting overstimulated or starting to reach a tipping point, we'll say I need to check my car. That's the code word. This door wants to close, but I brought out one of my gifts to open. On shift, I've been dealing with extreme stress and overwhelm at my job and feeling like I need to quit, all these things, and I'm realizing right now in my body what is going on. Because this morning, one of the kids got really overstimulated and I had a really intense body reaction, and I'm realizing it is from my childhood, and that So growing up, this door, dude, is not helping. So growing up, we did have to walk on eggshells to make sure that everybody was safe. And if my mom was unhappy and stressed, then if we didn't do everything perfectly right, something could set her off. Being here and working here, that'll happen with the youth, and it's a re-traumatizing, like, triggering event sometimes, because I notice with the youth that when they'll get really overwhelmed and start getting triggered, they will start lashing out and start behaving like my mom. Like, any tiny thing you do wrong, like just leave your cup in the other room and they wanted you to go into this room, or anything can set them off, and that becomes a very overwhelming environment to be in, a very triggering environment to be in, because I start to feel really unsafe. But then what happens is the combination of those two things, because I can set my boundaries really strictly with that youth and be like, I'm just going to do what I need to do, everything's okay. But then there's the intersection between the expectations that youth is having for me and my job expectations. So in that heightened activated state with that youth, if I make any job mistakes, or my manager is asking me to do things and getting frustrated with me for tiny mistakes because they're getting elevated or wherever they're coming from, then I can't handle it. Then I start having breakdowns and start being like, I can't be here anymore, because, and it's a trauma thing, because it's coming because I'm reliving my childhood. I'm in a place where I need to set a boundary and take space, and I don't have the capacity to caregive and keep this, youth de-escalated and take on all the expectations that my manager is putting on me, and it doesn't feel like there's a lot of grace in either direction. And so I got clarity on that today, because I'm working with a lead who is understanding that happened, and I forgot to get the receipt from this restaurant because this youth was going all out and I had to take care of the situation. And then when we got back, I had left the receipt, so I was trying to manage that and talk to her, and then I had left my charging cord in the car, and like, that shouldn't matter, that happens. But I have had leads be like, why did I do that? Or like, oh, like, you're never prepared or something, like, because they're having their own internal issues. And so with the youth yelling that stuff at me, with them yelling that stuff at me, all their expectations and all their expectations, I can internalize that, and I can be like, really heightened state and trying to do everything perfectly. I can handle one or the other. I can handle my manager and dealing with them and their social stuff, or I can handle the youth, but both at the same time. It's not great, and it's I need to be able to ask for breaks, which is totally normal. I should be able to. But getting negative feedback from both the youth and my team constantly is not sustainable for me, and it's triggering and it's re-traumatizing. And so I just had that revelation that that's the reason why I am experiencing that. It's helpful to name it and to think about ways to minimize that, like asking for breaks, which I did. So I'm on a break right now. I'll drink some water, and I'm gonna open this gift that